Hey Don, it's Ray. I want to show you a couple of other ways that you can edit your posts and possibly make a few other changes within the website. One of the things that you may have noticed is that some of the posts, let's go down to part 5, has a continued reading or continue reading section. This is to kind of shorten the length of it and allow the reader to continue. Now, I'm going to show you how to place that in each post. You'll notice that with post 6, it's not there. It's a long piece, and what I'd like to do is show you how to do it. So let's go to the dashboard, which is the behind the scenes area. Let's go to posts, all posts, and then we're going to edit the God of Israel part 6. So let's open that up. Now, what the continue reading is part of this menu up here. And basically, it's this mark right here that, as you can see, it says insert read more tag. Now, what I've been doing in the first 5 is I've just been going to the end of a sentence and entering the tag. More. We can also remove the tag. Oop. Maybe we can't remove the tag. Cut. So we can remove the tag. Okay, I just learned something here. So what we'll do, just to show you how to do that, put the cursor over the word more, click on it, which puts a box around it, an edit box, and then right click and cut. I just learned something. Now, what most authors do is they try and find a sentence in here that captures a little bit of interest in the reader, and obviously I think all of these probably do, but what they try to do is they try and get to a point where the reader is looking for a little bit more information, and at that point they put in the continue reading tag. It's kind of like a TV series. The show always seems to end with a little bit of drama, trying to make sure that the person comes back the following week to see that TV show. So we want to try and do the same thing here. Notice that God says he had revealed himself only to the people of Israel. Now, I might put it right there because people are going to say, whoa, what's going on here? Let's try and see what else is there. So let's put the tag in there and hit update. Now, if we go back to the site, oops, it didn't update. One of the things that you want to be careful of here, sometimes when you hit a button, it doesn't quite take. So what we want to do is we want to stay here on this page, update. You can see the clock working here. And it may not have updated because, there we go, it did update. So now let's go to the website itself, visit the site, and let's take a look at post 6, part 6. Notice that God says he had revealed himself only to the people of Israel. I need more, I need more. All right? So it shortens it a little bit here, but it allows them to click continue reading, and the rest of the post appears. Back to the biblical prophets. And let's go back to visit the site again, and we should see that post part 6 still has that break in it, the continue reading break. All right, so that's one thing you can do. Now let's go into the dashboard, and I want to take a look and see if there are a couple other little fun things I can show you. The appearance is something that you can change things on. Now, in this particular case, when we go to customize, there are things like the site identity, which is where this title, The Biblical Prophets, and coming closer to the Lord through biblical prophets, is this is where it's all written. So if we change this here, we'll see it change here. So if I remove the word prophets, you can see it's disappearing. So you have the flexibility here to change this verbiage or this verbiage, either one. And I wanted to make sure that you saw that. So we're going to save and publish. Now let's back up. And colors is another thing. You'll see this is a very gray screen. I like that color a lot. But you can actually change it to any color scheme that you want. You can leave it default. You can make it dark. You can make it gray, as we saw. You can make it red. I don't think that's really a red. It's almost an orange. Or you can make it yellow. I'm going to put it back. Well, let me show you something here. So if we make it white like this, the default, and then save and publish, and then close the customizing, and then go to the website, it is white. I kind of like that. Now let's do it again. Let's go Dashboard, Appearance, Customize. And the reason why I'm showing you this is sometimes the changes don't take immediately. So let's go to red. Save and publish. Sometimes when we're working in the customizing area, it takes a bit of time for the change to actually occur on the website. It's one of the deals with WordPress, and I don't know why. Okay, well this is actually taking the changes immediately. But sometimes you'll find that it doesn't. Just give it an hour or so, and it will definitely make the change online on the website itself. So I'm going to take us back to colors and put us back to gray. Save and publish. Now the other thing you can do is you can select the background color. Now this border is the background color. So if we... Nah, I'm not going to go there yet because then it involves codes. I'll show you the code part of it in a later video. So anyway, that's a couple of things you can do. You can put the continued reading tag in, and by going to Appearance and Customize, you can make a few changes to the color and the look of your website. All right, hope this helps. Try to build a little confidence and give you some lessons on how to maneuver behind the scenes and make some changes to the site. Talk to you later.